Greetings boys and girls, Zujin here. It's time for another Let's Play of my FortressCraft Evolved. Right. The hard resin detector keeps pointing different directions. At one point it said it was 219 meters away, then it was 222 meters away, now it's 242. I don't know what it's doing. Obviously there will be hard resin in those different directions, but it's not helping me. Okay, some cool stuff we're going to build this time. As I've got all the biomass done. First, what can we research? Advanced crystal. No crystal. No? Okay. Do that. There should be some crystal in the back boxes there. Yep, that's it up. Cool. We're going to give Spider Bro his new weapon. Now I've got some plastics. So... Spiderbot cannon. I need some organic lenses and some Mark II turrets. So I need 8 Mark II turrets, which means I need 16 of these guys. No, 8 of these guys.
Crafting.
These guys. 8 of these guys. Some organic lenses. Ooh. Spiderbot cannon.
Crafting.
Yay. Cool. Alright, let's put that in his box. Hey Spider-Bro, come back and pick this up. It's good for you. Right, it's gone into this system. And next time he docks, which will be a while because he's got 140,000 power. Oh dear, oh well. Oh, he's come back, cool. He's got the normal cannon on the bottom, laser on the bottom. He's got the beacons at the back here. He's about to get a new weapon. I'm also going to build my favourite thing, the jetpack. I'll also show you how I've set up the new turbines and power system downstairs. So I think that mainly attacks, well, mainly aims for the small bugs. This cannon mainly aims for the heavies, and the best one you get, I think it's a particle cannon or something, aims for the bosses. There we go. Two side cannons. Nice. Once again I had to lower my threat. Getting beaten up. So I'm not doing... I've only got like one smelter running on each of my systems. We're gonna have a look at the... Oh wait. I want a jetpack. I want jetpack. Upgrades. Haha.
Crafting.
Awesome sauce. Well, that is the crystal scanner, but it's not worked out yet. Oh, another jetpack. Right. Jade's still on. The icon appears at the top corner there, lit up, like when you do your torch. What the hell? This bad boy is amazing. Now, you don't want to go flying around all crazy and too fast. If you fly too fast, too far, you'll lose Arthur. And he won't be able to recharge you. And if you run out of power, you're going to plummet to the earth, and yeah, it's going to sting. The best thing to do is, if you're going for a jolly around the world, go and grab a load of power boosters and fill up Arthur. I've got up to I've got up to Mark 3 power boosters. No, Mark 3 or Mark 4 power boosters now, because of the level I'm on. Mark 4's nice. Mark 5's obviously the best. I'll grab a load of these. You have to put these in Arthur's inventory, not just in yours. So control, left click, drop them all in. He won't use any power boosters in here, he'll only use the power boosters in here. I'll grab one more, okay guys, there we go. So now he can refill, I think the Mark 4s fill about, or from here to about here each time. The Mark 5s fill the whole thing up. Mark 5's the best. But they use an insane amount of power. If you look at these, each power per second they use. Size 100 power per second. Okay, fine, no worries. 250. Okay, it's quite a lot. 500 power per second. Add that together, getting quite heavy now. 800 power per second. I think this one uses, the last one uses like 2,000 power per second. I'll eventually change this out for all generators below it. Oh, come on. Oh, I love jetpack. I'm not going to be used to it again now. So, pressing spacebar uses jetpack power. when it's turned on. If it's turned off, you just press spacebar to jump. But while jetpack's on, it will slowly use power even if you're falling. So if I go up here... I say go up here. Oh, useless again. So the power is slowly going up because obviously I'm recharging with the solar panel. As I fall, I can't be hurt now falling. There is a height limit. I think if you fall from about 50 to 100 blocks, you do slowly gain speed and you will hurt a little bit. But I've never died from falling with jetpack on with having power still. So let's go see what Spyro's... Oh, not again, Spyro. Where are you going? I guess I can chase him now. Look how fast I can move now, though. There's a new cannon. The speed I can move at. So much easier. Oh, dear. I missed one. How dare I? Right. I think I've missed one of the experimental pods. Well, you know, the crashed ships. So I'm going to quickly fly around, because I can now. And let's have a look. The last spider upgrade takes, I think, 4 hive mines. So you got to blow them up and get that to get his last... Oh, there it is. Get his last upgrade, which is awesome. Does so much damage with it. But his power drains ridiculously fast. See, I went quite quick then. And after a while to catch up. Oh, another weird bonus with having the jetpack on, you coast. So obviously I'm moving, and I let go, I keep moving. Now this even works on the floor. You can actually save power and move pretty quickly by holding forwards, jumping, and then just pressing tab. That's quite a bit quicker than normal walking. And it's not using any power up. Not using any power, sorry. So kind of a weird little glitch there, but it's quite fun. You can get back to base a lot quicker than that. Oh, this is awesome. I miss my jetpack. Quick look around for any more... What are they called? Research parts. They should be fairly easy to see because they should be flashing and there should be smoke. Actually cover quite a lot of the world, didn't I? Wow. So just feathering falling by just tapping spacebar every now and then. Oh, that happens. That was the example I wanted to show you guys. So I went too fast for Arthur, power ran out, and I just fell down to my doom. So you got to be careful not to fly too fast. Arthur won't be able to keep up. That was obviously, I did it on purpose, of course. No, there's any more research parts anyway. I'll have to... See, I don't know which hive mines to build around to test this hard resin detector. So I will need hard resin very soon. Looks like that's all the research parts done. I'm back here now, I'm being attacked. Good, good. So let's go back in space. Flying. Imagine Minecraft had a jetpack and a grappling hook. Probably still playing it. Right, that's almost done good. See the power's... Wait, why is the power so good? I know I've got batteries, but wow. Okay, so that's good. Threat's not too high. And the threat won't get too high because only one battery's going to be used up, as there's no bosses. Mark 3 laser will keep those heavy back at bay easily. If we go down to my power floor now, I've made quite a few changes. So I'm not using coal near as much now. Coal's not being used for any of the biomass room, and it's not being used for any of the defense towers near my base. Coal is obviously still being used for the remote locations. Sorry, I got a sore throat, so keep drinking. So this is the biomass room. I've changed out the... Oh yeah, I'm pressing F to use... Probably I don't need it anymore. This is the biomass room, so I've basically changed the... Forgetting the name, that's really bad. Induction charges for Mark IV power. The generators, jet turbines I'm now using, are awesome. they can generate a ridiculous amount of power. I think maximum is 1,800 power per second. So I can actually put 2 of these lasers on them, and they will drain down. So one generator is being fed high energy composite fuel in. I think it's set to remove only. This hopper is set to add only, so the empty fuel canisters will only go into here, not back into there again. The fuel comes down. 2 places it comes down from. Set up top. Goes into this first generator. This powers this Mark IV. Power storage, beams across, beams across. So the entire biomass room is being powered by 1 jet turbine, which is fine, it's plenty. The only problem is, with jet turbines, if they sit idle for long enough, they slowly start to lose their internal power, and they'll actually spin up again, even though they're not losing any power being sent anywhere. So they're not the most efficient power system. I'm pretty sure pyrotherms never lose power naturally. Oh, actually, excuse it, research, we'll go back in. Also, I'm still using pyrotherms everywhere else, so coal's fine. Generators are brilliant for these though, because I've got lots of these batteries and they fill up really fast when I do get attacked. So, like that. What do I want next? Did I want advanced? Oh, I can't get advanced storage. Yes, I really need fine resin soon. Can I get the my upgrades? Let's get my upgrades, cool. And collect. Oh, overclocker. That's the next thing that I need to put on my crystal room. But nothing. I don't think it unlocks anything spectacular. Go ahead. I haven't used this yet. Now I've got HEFC. I can. This guy will dig down ridiculously fast. About 500 meters. No, 250 meters. And it's I use this from now on basically instead of using auto excavators because it digs down. So it's so much easier to go, right, I'm making mine shaft here, dig straight down from there. Have I now unlocked the last... That's the upgraded crystal scanner. Pretty sure that's the ultimate crystal scanner. Please wait. Now I've got empty canisters in my inventory. Not sure why. Made some mistake somewhere. Oh, bye. So let's go back down to the turbine. Power floor. So that's that turbine. So this is the input back in. So basically this will take empty canisters back up and feed them back through the system. I haven't got enough iron, because I'm lowering my threat level, coming into the system yet to keep constantly pumping out HEFC canisters. So, iron's coming in this room, going down, getting turned into pipes, getting turned into empty canisters, being fed down, going into these hoppers. Yeah, I made a horrible mistake last time, didn't I? I said that I was going to put multiple controllers down. You can't have multiple controllers. I'm talking rubbish. So, the fuel comes out here, gets sent through on on both these two, and then fills up the mass storage here. Mass storage comes out, goes down these tubes here. This one's only for plastic pellets. You don't need tons of plastic pellets. I'm pretty sure there's only a few things it builds. Not including... That's a weird design. So pellets like that, but the little conveyor belts. Okay. So they need obviously for the robot guns, the awesome jetpack, and a few other bits. But they're not used very often. So you don't need massive amounts of plastic pellets. These two are making the biomass. I can't increase them another level up. Sorry, I can increase them another level up if I want to. But they're being produced pretty fast. They're already running out of canisters all the time. So I don't need... They've already got a backlog. So I don't need thousands of HECF fuel made all the time. Biomass coming up's good. Doesn't need any smelting. So I'm saving threat on that. I'm using... Oh, they're so loud. Wow. I'm using Mark IVs only because they transmit power a lot smoother than the induction chargers. These guys have only got 1,500 storage, and although they output 1,500 power per second, technically from each block, these guys output an insane amount per block, more than any one transmitter can handle, even the frozen factory version. These are 1,120 maximum. I think it's 1,800 maximum when you get the best lenses from Frozen Factory. Anyway, so new ones come down, go across. I'm now using the transmitters. These are awesome matter movers because they don't leave a line, they don't leave stock on a conveyor belt, and they transmit almost instantly. They're incredibly fast. As it shows there, 150 items per minute they can do maximum. You're limited slightly, obviously, by the amount I get in, so I'll never get 150 out because I'm not 150 in. But if I put, say, 100 slot hopper there, they would transmit ridiculously fast. So empties get teleported into these and sent that way, and teleported into, which one is it? That one's set up there. But the fulls get teleported across to the next tower, then teleport across again. You've got to be careful with the way you set your hoppers. This is set to remove only, because it's taking the main fuel that only gets removed into the turbine or removed into the next one. Obviously stuff can always be pushed into a hopper, unless not even locked can be pushed into it. So don't worry too much about the removing stuff from a hopper. The only problem is adding things. This one, if I set this to add only, it won't teleport to the next unit. You have to have it set up so it's add and remove. So the empties will be sent to here via the add only, and they'll be removed out to the empty system to go back to the room. And that's how I got this set up here. So I removed all the pyrotherms, removed all the conveyor belts and everything else, and now just have this nice little setup going around. I got rid of a load of the coal here because it was blocking me up, and I don't need coals much anymore. I've still got an insane amount of copper, fortunately. There's a tiny piece there, but that's not being used. Actually, I'm going to delete that one. This is the main one. Still almost 5 million. I really want to get rid of it though, because the it's blocking up a lot of my base at the top. I'm not sure what I could do with it to help move it faster. Obviously I could just destroy it with the disintegrators, but I'd rather make use of that much ore. I must have used about 1 million so far, and that's it. I mean, it's being used to send to the copper room, and it's being used for this little cheat system. But I don't really need this anymore. I'm getting so much resources from the bottom. Not sure what to do with the copper. Any ideas? Put them down in the comment section, please. Right, this is now pointing to, there you go, 117 meters away. So, might have been the chunk wasn't loaded as I was messing around. And as I flew around, it loaded up again. So, mining upgrades, cool. Oh wait, what's the next one? I really want this, but look at the amount of pods it uses. But that will give me the best batteries. Missile defenses don't read those just yet. Although I need to build a missile. Oh, actually, you guys, I think the next time I have to show you how I set up my missile system, because that's my threat is always hitting 20,000 when I turn on all my smelters. Missiles are the only way I can really keep the guys at bay constantly. If it's 20,000 threat, or even at 17,000 threat, these guys get overloaded. The bosses eventually break through and start damaging my base. And I don't want to lose again. I'm kind of determined to keep it to 2. Oh, doesn't say yet. But I really want these super batteries, so I'll run this, and then by the time you guys come back, I should have finished this massive project off and gotten. Let's see. Oh, I want to show you now. Thanks. I'm pretty sure that unlocks the last batteries, the big 4.5 million batteries. So what do we get this time? Oh, the fusion drill motor. Cool. This guy you use when you want to use the auto excavator. Auto excavator? No, the name. I forget. But yeah, you use that to test how many resources are below you, all the way down to like minus 5,000, and it gives you a rough estimate. It's quite a good system. What does it unlock? I don't need the last drill, really. This collects ore at a ridiculous rate, but I don't really need it because I've got so many lifts set up, and because I'm only using the pipes to extract it. I'll show you down the bottom here. So I go to nickel. So I could put the fusion drives into these units, and then when the lift comes down, even say I had a 2,000 lift, it would fill up ridiculously fast. But unfortunately, I haven't got that set up everywhere. I've got these pipes here. And these only transport at, what maximum do they have? Is it 120 items per second? So they won't fill up these hoppers fast enough for the fusion drills to output. So you're kind of wasting your time. On my last game, I kept upgrading everything, kept filling up to full, and I found that with the fusion motors, these filled up so fast, it was just insane. Right, anyway guys, my daughter's now awake, so I've got to go. That's about 20 minutes anyway. Thanks so much for joining me. Bye-bye.